So you watched some film. What's your assessment of how you played, how the defense played, how the linebackers played?
It's moving, speaking specifically towards the linebackers in the front seven, I thought we played tremendously. Eddie and KC played outstanding. Me and Kenny Young, we did our job. We did what we were supposed to do. Deion Hollins obviously had a sack. Aaron, he did a good job. I mean, our grades came back. I think all our grades were 90. So, I mean, we all did our assignments. They were very, very little bust, very little low. So, I mean, we played a pretty solid game. I mean, of course, there's stuff to improve on and everything, but we played a very good game.
What is it that you have to improve on?
I would say consistency, just doing the same things over and over again, just correctly, just being in the right place at the right time, being in the gaps, you know, having our eyes right, seeing pullers, seeing little things, knowing run pass reads, just stuff like that. Just, I don't know, just being on your game, you know, so stuff like that.
How'd you feel inside?
I liked it. It was dirty in there. It was gritty, and I liked it. You know me, so I was in there scrapping with the linemen and everything. It was fun, you know, just hitting linemen and getting to the ball and being in there with the D linemen. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
Did you have to remind yourself what you were doing? You're starting to like run to the edge?
No, it wasn't any like that. You know, I got all like the old tendencies out basically during spring when I first started, and then Sam Bernardino got all that out of me. So yeah, I'm a middle backer.
How good can your defense be, Myles?
I feel like our defense, the sky's the limit. You know, it's how far we want to take it, and I mean, it comes down to us. We have to bring that type of performance every single game. You know, I was very proud of how we played as a defense. We all came out of the game feeling pretty good about ourselves and, you know, how we did, and we thought it was an exceptional job. But we just have to continue to bring that intensity and that effort. I mean, we were flying around out there on Saturday, and we just have to continue to do that.
What part does the new defensive coordinator, Tom Bradley, play in that?
He's really the more particular parts. You know, he's getting everybody lined up correctly, and you know, he really, you know, as far as gaps and everything, and just having guys in the right place at the right time, that's where he comes in.
And Scott White's presence with you guys?
Oh yeah, he's the energy kid. You know, he gets us going. He's a brainiac too. He knows all this stuff. He's always giving us, you know, different ways to do things, which is cool. You know, not just doing things one way. You can hit it. You can blitz from this way, or you know, kind of time up your blitz, or just go ahead and show it, or you know, just different things. You know, he always gives us little tools in our toolbox. So yeah, it was fun having him.
With Eddie being out, does that put more of a burden on the linebackers to make plays?
I would say with Eddie being on, guys are gonna have to step up. You know, that's a huge loss. It hurts my heart that it had to happen to him. I know how much this season meant to him and what he wanted to do this year, and you know, he put a lot of work in. It hurts, you know, but guys have to step up. Guys that are underneath him have to step up. We have to step our game up, and yeah, I mean, it's a loss. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna give you a fake answer or anything. It's a loss, and we're all gonna have to step up and make up for it, realistically.
Sometimes you play on the offensive side of the ball, obviously. Can you talk about what the offense did and Josh being named the National and Pac-12 Player of the Week, and it's about the whole offense, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, as an offense as a whole, we knew what we had coming back. I mean, I think pretty much everybody came back from that offensive line. I want to say except Malcolm Bunch, but I mean, everybody's pretty much played and started on the offensive line. The receivers are the receivers; they're veteran guys. Paul Perkins, obviously. So I mean, it was Josh Rosen, and you know, I made a comment saying he could. Don't be surprised if he wins the Heisman. You know, I know that's one game and everything, but he's got that type of potential. You know, and I just pray that he keeps bringing that every single week, and we as a defense are gonna feed off of that. So I'm happy with what I saw. Offense puts up 34 points. If we can do that weekly, our defense, we should be able to hold teams under 34 points, hopefully, and we should win some games.
You excited to get in there and play offense?
Oh yeah, that was a blast. I was actually wasn't expecting it, and then they called me, and I went in there and got perked, and I got 2 carries. You know, I almost scored on the first one, so I like really tried to egg them on and let me get it one more time. I can get it this time, I promise you. And I got it that one. But yeah, just the offensive line. It was crazy actually, because that was the first time I got the ball and really paid attention to what was going on up front. Those guys up there working, you know, it's rated R up there, and those guys are going at it. So, you know, I'm just doing the easy job and just getting into the touchdown. So kudos to them for sure.
Did you get any carries in practice leading up to that?
Like kickoff returns, but no like handoffs or anything. We walked through it a couple times on Thursday, but no like live reps or anything like that.
You were back for one kickoff return, were you not?
Yeah, I was. I snuck back there. I didn't think anybody saw that. I was back there, but they kicked it way to the far right corner, and yeah, I guess they weren't gonna kick it to me. But hopefully, I'll be back there this week, so hopefully I'll get one. But hopefully, yeah, we should hold them to minimal touchdowns, so I really shouldn't get opportunity.
Week one, a lot of teams went on the road and had tougher than expected games. You know, Baylor, Michigan State. What do you have to bring on the road to make sure you're not in a dogfight on Saturday?
Yeah, you know, you're going into somebody else's house. You know, I mean, they're gonna bring energy. I'm sure it should. I mean, every game's a big game, but I'm sure they should take us as a big game. You know, I'm sure it should be a big game, and we're taking it as a big game. Going to Vegas and playing UNLV. I mean, it's a hostile environment, and you let the home team get up on you, and the crowd gets into it, the man gets into it, the cheerleaders get into it. That weighs on you, you know. So we just have to get up on them and play our game. You know, play fast, play hard, and get that crowd really quiet. That's really our goal when we go to away games.
You had a couple of flags. How do you draw the line between
Yeah.
playing too aggressive and?
Those were I didn't necessarily agree with them when I got back on film. I mean, it could have went either way in my opinion, but I'm reaching out, trying to make tackles, getting off blockers, trying to make a play. You know, it's just effort, you know, and it ended up being a penalty. I just have to get my hands a little bit lower, or try and reach or stretch, or I don't know what I have to do. Maybe start tackling at the legs or something, but I'll figure it out, and I've been working on it. Maybe bring my feet a little bit more when I go to tackle, and yeah, but those are just aggressive penalties. You know, I'm trying to make a tackle on third down. That one hurt my heart because we were about to be off the field, and they ended up getting a field goal off of that. But yeah, those are just aggressive penalties, and I just have to work on my technique and be better.
What's it like leading up to a game and not knowing if you're going to go with running back?
You just keep it in the back of your head, you know, kind of just, you know, you could or could not. But I mean, I have an easy job, you know. It's cool and everything, it's fun, but you know, the offensive line, they make it easy. They give me the ball on the 3 or 4 yard line. I just have to run with everything I have and just, you know, read the blocks and try and get in there. So I have the easy job. It's the guys up front, the offensive linemen, Kenny Clark, Eddie, that's hitting guys full speed, head up, and Nate Isa and all those other guys. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Will you do any prep kind of leading up, like watching film?
No, I don't watch film, but like on Thursdays we'll kind of go through it a little bit, just kind of walk through it and go against the defense, like kind of just, this is where the hole should be, just kind of read it from there.
What are the general marching orders in terms of what you're supposed to do on the sideline when the offense is on the field to kind of stay alert?
Oh, for me personally, like I would say it's just kind of the feel of the game. Maybe on like a 3rd and inches, like I'll kind of get up and kind of stand by, or like, you know, or like when we get down to the goal line, I'll kind of be aware of like if they need me or not. They'll come get me. Most of the time they'll come get me.
Thanks, Myles.